I'm in an area known to the locals as the Nickel. It's 5th Street in Los Angeles. You probably know it by another name, Skid Row. 84,000 people are homeless in Los Angeles County every night. We're here at Union Rescue Mission in Los Angeles to find out how one person is making a difference.
This is a very safe place. Outside our doors is some of the meanest streets in the United States. And there's a corner out here where sometimes there's 100 people injecting heroin right in their vein as they stand on the sidewalk. My name is Andy Bales. I'm the president of Union Rescue Mission downtown LA on Skid Row. It's one of the largest homeless ministries in the country. Worked my whole life to end up on Skid Row, and I finally made it. Got to be careful. Sometimes you get attacked. If you get a camera, I'll help you. Every night in LA County, there's different estimates. 84 to 90,000 folks are homeless. 40% of those that are homeless are women and children. Kids end up as a huge portion of the population of the homeless, but it varies from alcoholic men to moms who are escaping abuse. Just met a lady on the street, said she just left her home, an abusive home, and I said, "What are you doing on the street? Come in and get some help." What drove me into working with the homeless is I preached a sermon about how if you feed a hungry person, it's like feeding God himself, and if you give drink to a thirsty person, it's like giving a drink to Jesus himself. And right after preaching that message 6 times, I was approached by a homeless man, and I turned him away, and I realized what a hypocrite I was, and I prayed that God would give me another chance. And I found that man and fed him dinner, and shortly after that I was asked if I wanted to work at a downtown rescue mission, and I realized I needed to start practicing what I preach, and I have been trying to practice what I preach for the last 21 years. You got to come in, you on the men's side, her on the women's, till we get that going so that you're not out here when the rain hits. There are 700 folks who live here every night. Then folks come in for meals. So we have 9 meals a day, 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, 3 dinners, and that's probably about 2,500 meals per day are served here, so quite a bit of traffic. There's internet learning programs, so people can get their GEDs or get their resume put together, even get some computer skills to prepare for jobs. Our men and women utilize this one. The kids one is across the hall. The myth of people being lazy. We meet a lot of hard-working people that are working 2 jobs and still can't afford a place to live. Some people have given up on life, but you just got to convince them to give life another try, and you only do that through relationships. As people connect with another human being, they think about giving life another try, and that's really what I was out on the streets doing this morning, is trying to connect with people. Yeah, give them my card, will you?
Have her call you?
Yeah. When you see someone who's homeless on the street, treat them as you would somebody at the office, somebody you'd see at school or at church. Look them in the eyes, say hi to them, good day, greet them like a fellow human being. That's what they need the most, because they have suffered more than we can imagine. If they say they need food, get them food, but don't give them money. Most folks that are holding the sign up are using that money for drugs or alcohol. They're sometimes making $300 a day sitting there with a sign. If the issue of homelessness is on your heart and you want to get involved, search out what's happening in your own local community and see how you can get involved. Check out our website, urm.org or hopegardens.org, and see how you can get involved. There's a whole list of volunteer opportunities. No matter where you live, no matter what community you're in, no matter how small, there's either somebody homeless that you could assist, or there's somebody on the brink of homelessness. Prevent homelessness from happening. Don't let moms and kids and men and women suffer from the effects of homelessness. Follow Jesus' mandate to care for your neighbor, and your neighbor is often the person that you don't want to care about or you don't think is your neighbor. And if you're lucky like me, you might end up as the president of a big missions agency.
If you want more information on what you can do to combat the problem of homelessness, check out our website. We're going to be back next month with a story about modern-day slavery. We've been researching this story, and what we found out is shocking. You're not going to want to miss it.